Good evening and welcome to Corral Memorial Stadium. I'm Colin Rivera and thank you all for tuning in tonight for what is at stake, a district championship for your Jesuit Tigers as they take on Freedom Patriots. Your Jesuit Tigers, as you know, for the viewers that have watched all season, such a dominant team here at home are the Jesuit Tigers. And they reaffirmed that last Friday in the district semifinal against Middleton, winning 10-0. Bumping up their stats to now 70 goals scored on the season. But here at Corral Memorial Stadium, only giving up 10 goals. And I'm sure the Freedom Patriots are fully aware of how difficult it is going to be here tonight to score against such an elite defense here from your Jesuit Tigers, as once again a district championship trophy on the line here tonight between your Jesuit Tigers and the Freedom Patriots, and what will be a tremendous match here tonight. Your Jesuit Tigers start off with Gavin Garlick in goal, Brady Nessler, Caden Plummer, Michael Jackalow, and Charlie Dowman in the defense. Your midfield, your holding midfielder is going to be Nico Kubas and Keegan Clamp, followed by Alejandro Vargas, the attacking midfielder, followed by Dutch Ivoroni, Patrick Wiley, and Dante Searles, your attacking wingers. So we're officially underway here at Corral Memorial Stadium for the district championship between your Jesuit Tigers and the Freedom Patriots. Once again, I'm Colin Rivera. Thanks for everybody tuning in here tonight on the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel and the Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page. This is sure to be a fantastic match. And if you're head coach Eric Sims and this Jesuit Tiger team, you're going to want to build off the momentum that you had from last Friday. Such a dominant performance here in the district semifinal. You want to continue to build off of those kind of wins, as here's a cross in, trying to find Dante Searles. Bouncing around a few times, going to fall. Looked like Keegan Clamp had a chance there, but falls all the way back to Caden Plummer. So here's Kubas now. Kubas trying to find inside cross there to Searles, just unable to, so collected there by the goalkeeper. So that's Cameron Bernard in goal for Freedom. We'll get the Freedom Patriots starting lineup here in just a few moments. The Patriots are in white and your Jesuit Tigers in the blue jerseys. Unlucky touch there from Vargas. So Freedom is just going to clear it all the way out, all the way back to Jackalow. As here is Nessler now. Back to Plummer. Jackalow switching the field there. He's trying to find... Right now it's Dowman trying to fight for it. It falls for Ivoroni. And I believe it's going to be Ivoroni. Maybe that was offsides there after Dowman got the initial touch there. It's a free kick here for Freedom. Gerardo Vasquez, Mason DeSillis, Melvin Upgard, Luke Jimenez, Alexis Nexandre, Sam Cunningham, and Daniel Ramirez. So here's an early cross going to the far post. Opportunity blocked initially. So I believe that was Nessler who took the shot. Apologies, that's Nessler now. Brett Mobley, Parsa Farrakina, and Wesley Cunningham rounding out that Freedom Patriots starting 11. As here's Dante Searles now. Searles crossing it. Almost an own goal there. It's going to result in a corner for your Jesuit Tigers. It's two great crosses to open up here, the opening minutes here at Corral Memorial Stadium. For the Freedom Patriots, if you haven't been able to see them much, a 7-7 record. Last win coming over Spoto last week to get them here to the district final. But interesting stat, 28 goals scored on the season, but 27 conceded, So really interesting stat there. As there's an opportunity, and there's a goal. So Dante Searles making it 1-0 here early for your Jesuit Tigers in the district championship. 1-0 up over the Freedom Patriots. And the picture-perfect start for your Jesuit Tigers. Couldn't ask for it any better, as there were two crosses that gave the opportunities early for the Tigers that resulted in a corner. And putting it away there. Fantastic job from Searles and the Tigers.
And your Jesuit Tiger goal scored by number 9, Dante Searles.
And was just mentioning it. Freedom scoring 28 goals, but giving up now 28 on the season. It's not a recipe for winning football. And you can see exactly what happened there. Is why they have the 500 record, the 7-7, the battles, the ups and downs throughout the season. And the pre-match notes that we talked about, Jesuit just only allowing 10 goals all season at home. Only playing 3 matches on the road in this regular season. Really astonishing stat. The rest have been at home, so the fact that they've only given up 10 goals shows how hard it's going to be for Freedom here tonight. As Nestler was trying to find Ivoroni there, just unable to. Tough aerial duel for Dauman to handle there, so he's just going to play it out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for the Patriots. So a deep throw-in handled well there by Caden Plummer. It's going to be a throw-in still remaining for the Patriots here in possession. A lot of sports action here tonight, actually at Jesuit High School. The basketball team celebrating their senior night against Sefner Christian. Ceremony was just a little while ago inside the Tiger Palace. It's deep throw and taken once again, handled well there by the Tigers. Alejandro Vargas is trying to maintain possession, but I think ultimately it's going to be a goal kick. So danger goes away there for the Tigers as Gavin Garlick will take this quickly. And here's Plummer. To Kubas, University of Tampa commit. Here's Jackalow to Clamp. A lot of space here for Nestler. Freedom's just trying to really defend that outlet pass. But now that switch of the field could cost them. Ivoroni just unable to handle it there. But a lot of space would have opened up for him on that far side. Now Freedom getting a good counterattack opportunity developing here. But nobody home on that far side. Handled well there by Dauman. Now here's Kubas. Switching it back to Nestler. Nestler back to Plummer. Here's Jackalow. Nessler. Would have been a good opportunity. Patrick Wiley was making a fantastic run in the inside there. So we kind of see how Freedom is playing. They're sitting back, inviting pressure, and trying to really develop a fast build-up, counterattack opportunity. But as many of our Jesuit Tiger fans who have watched all season know, Jesuit does a fantastic job. When they are out of possession, they apply a press that doesn't allow you to create any kind of fast build-ups. It really allows the Tigers to get back on defense and ultimately win back possession. It's what makes it so hard to play against Jesuit here at Corral Memorial Stadium. So here's Dante Searles now. Fouled. But Kubas looks to take it quickly. Freedom player smart there to stop any kind of deep cross for opportunity there for the Tigers. But here's Nessler. Nessler and Searles just not on the same page. It should fall. Stay in bounds here. That's a nice job there by Keegan Clamp keeping it in bounds. Not settling for a throw-in. He wanted to maintain possession here for the Tigers. Great job from him. It's back now here to Jackalow. Possession taken away from Ivoroni there, and here's Freedom. That's Sam Cunningham on the far side there, battling against Jackalow. Well defended. Passes it back to Garlick. Here's Nessler now. Great pass there from Nessler. Searles, just unlucky bounce. It looked like off his shin there. It's just unlucky there. It's going to be a goal kick. I think Cameron Bernard's still trying to get it. Yeah, the ball went way past the bushes there, so he's just collecting it now. Past the 10-minute mark here in the opening 10 minutes of this district championship. Dante Searles opening up the scoring for the Tigers on a set-piece corner kick. Making it 1-0. It's going to be a throw-in here for the Patriots. So another deep throw-in taken here by Freedom. It's one thing to keep an eye on here in this match against the Patriots here. If they get any kind of throw-in in the offensive third in Jesuit's 18-yard box area, watch out for that deep throw-in, as I believe they beat him. Trying to figure out. And it went just over. It's hard to see from here, folks. I apologize. That was very deceiving. It looked like it may have gone in there. That was a shot by Dutch Ivoroni that sailed just over the bar. Would have made it 2-0 here against Freedom. But really nice job there from the Tigers. As Cameron Bernard came out trying to collect that for the Patriots. And read beautifully there by Wiley and Ivoroni. This throw in here is going to be taken by Vargas on the far side. Kubas passes it to Plummer. Here's Brady Nessler now. Nessler back to Plummer. Plummer to Jackalow. Brady Nessler trying to find a through ball there to Dante Searles, just unable to. Remains Tiger possession. Strong header handled there by Jackalow. So once again, if you just tuned in, missed maybe the opening 5-10 minutes of this match, 1-0. Thanks to Dante Searles burying it in the back of the net on a corner set piece opportunity. Just a few moments ago, Dutch Ivoroni almost making it 2-0, just went right over the bar. But overall, really strong start from the Tigers, as we've seen all season here at home. So here's Searles now. Nestler's making a run here on the outside, something to keep an eye on. This is Kubas. Back to Jackalow. That's Dowman to Ivoroni. Ivoroni trying to beat the defender there. He's able to beat one. Second looked like he put a shoulder into Ivoroni's back. It's going to be called here. So will be another set piece opportunity. It's right near that corner flag, so it's essentially going to be like a corner here for the Tigers. They've already scored on one set piece. Can they make it two here in the first half? The Freedom Patriots have conceded 28 goals on the season and have only scored 28 on the season. Meanwhile, Jesuit now up to 71 goals scored on the season. So it's going to be Vargas to take it. Deep cross on the far side. It's Wiley trying to keep it in. And Freedom kind of taking their time to clear it out there. And ultimately a foul, I think, called on Dante Searles there, who committed the foul. So it's going to be a free kick for Freedom. Good takeaway there from Ivoroni. Ivoroni on that far side just couldn't beat that last defender on the outside. But Tigers maintain possession, so it'll be a throw in here. It's taken quickly. Here's Keegan Clamp now. To Searles. Kubas. Little give and go opportunity for Dowman and Vargas. Now here's Searles. I think Searles was trying to find maybe Nestler, but well defended there from Freedom. Freedom's doing a nice job so far, keeping their defensive shape, not allowing one of their individual defenders to get sucked into play and lose their formation. Shape is going to be so important here tonight against the Tigers, especially when you allow Jesuit to maintain this amount of possession throughout the match. So here's Jackalow. And you can see how far the Patriots are sitting back right now with this defensive line, not allowing really anybody to make through those breakthrough passes in that final third. But Jesuits played many opponents like this, and they will take their time to find those opportunities and not rush into just simple errors that'll give away possession. As here's Nestler. Dante Searles beating the defender. He's got an opportunity to cross it in now. Bounces around a few times, and now the Patriots trying to clear it. Ultimately clears it all the way upfield. It wasn't really close to Sam Cunningham, so it just falls right back into possession here for the Tigers. Here's Vargas, the captain. He's trying to find Clamp there, but once again, Freedom is sitting back so far that Plummer had plenty of time to collect it back for the Tigers. As here's a shot opportunity. That was Nessler. Nessler really keeping Bernard honest there. So it wasn't collected cleanly, and that's what you want to see there from Jesuit. If Freedom's going to sit back, there's going to be opportunities like that. Nice to see from Brady Nessler. So here's a nice through ball here from Nessler to Searles. Searles going to take a shot on net, collected there by Bernard. Brady Nessler having a really nice start to this first half for the Jesuit Tigers. So here's Kubas to Clamp, and now to Nessler. Battle on that far side. It was Ivoroni ultimately keeping possession for the Tigers. So now here's Searles. Searles out wide to Clamp. Clamp going to cross it in. See if Clamp keeps it in. He will not. It will be a throw in here for the Tigers. So we approach maybe the first half water break here shortly. So Nessler taking a deep throw in here. Bounces near that near post, and ultimately it's going to be a throw in right back in the same spot. And so that'll officially be the first half water break here. Jesuit Tigers lead 1-0 here in the district championship against the Freedom Patriots. Really nice start to the first half. Dante Searles scoring off corner kick, set piece opportunity. There's been a few other opportunities for the Tigers thus far, but Freedom really sitting back. Not only allowing that pressure, but almost expecting that pressure to happen throughout the game. But they've kept their defensive shape well. And that's why it is only 1-0 right now, but Jesuit staying patient and starting to find those through balls in that final third, especially on this right side. Brady Nessler has had a fantastic start to the first half. Him and Searles have just been wheeling and dealing on that right side. As Ivoroni as well had an opportunity just a few minutes after the first goal. Shot that went just over the net. But still 1-0 here at Corral Memorial Stadium as a title is on the line here tonight. So your Jesuit Tigers are hoping to secure that district championship and continue that momentum into region play. Jesuit, of course, undefeated at home this season. Only loss coming against Tampa Prep in the Champions League final at Al Lane Stadium. We're home of the Tampa Bay Rowdies. But here at Corral Memorial Stadium, undefeated. It's a huge credit to Coach Sims and this team for how they play. Deep throw-ins taken here Right to that near post again. It falls all the way to the far post. Bernard had to punch it out. Shot back on the net, and that's in. Now, are they saying offsides? Looks like it's a good goal. Man, tough to say because there's no signals coming from the referees. That's a good goal. Fantastic deflection. There was nothing Bernard could do about that. So your Jesuit Tigers are now up 2-0. Fantastic goal. Tough to say who scored that. It was such a quick deflection that Bernard put his hand up going one way. Ultimately, the goal was scored going the opposite. It certainly was not an own goal, though, as that was a Jesuit Tiger that was able to get the redirect on that shot. I believe it may have been Patrick Wiley.
Your Tiger goal scored by number 5, Caden Plummer. In the 20th.
So they're announcing Caden Plummer, who got that redirect shot. So fantastic job there by Plummer. Center back who's gotten a couple goals here as of late. So really nice job there from the senior center back there to put the Tigers up 2-0. So once again, when you're Freedom and you're just inviting this pressure, it's hard to sustain that for one half, let alone two. As everybody who's been watching all season knows, Jesuit will take their time with the opportunities. They will not rush into a shot just simply to take one. They want to make sure that they maintain possession and create the best opportunities in the final third. That was another example of just that, not allowing Freedom to get out of their own 18-yard box. And it resulted in a goal. So 2-0. Your Jesuit Tigers lead here in the district championship against the Freedom Patriots. As Dowman's not going to be able to keep this inbounds here. It's a good idea, though. So I believe DeGenova is getting prepped to come on for the Tigers. He's doing some warm-up sprints there on the sideline. Nice switch of the field here to Nessler. Here's Searles now. Dante Searles beating two defenders. He's got an opportunity to cross it in here, and it falls. I believe that was Vargas. Just going wide there for Vargas. Unlucky chance. But a nice opportunity from the Tigers there. Dante Searles just causing absolute headaches on this right side for Freedom. So it looks like Luke Rogers getting ready as well for the Tigers. So Luke DeGenova and Luke Rogers getting ready here for the Tigers, doing some warm-up sprints on the sideline. Looks like maybe Evan Yaki as well. Maybe 3 changes here coming up shortly for the Tigers. Right now it's throw-in here for the Patriots. First real opportunity in the Tigers' final third, and that's going to be a foul right outside the 18-yard box. As Sam Cunningham immediately gets on top of the ball here, so expect him to take it. Number 9 here for Freedom. Daniel Ramirez as well on top of the ball here with Sam Cunningham. So set piece opportunity here for the Patriots, immediately blocked there by the wall. The wall does its job. Fantastic job there from the Tigers. So now here's a possible counterattack opportunity. Really both teams, as there's no shape amongst either team at the moment, but right now the Tigers winning possession. Trying to find Searles was Patrick Wiley. It's now Freedom. Just not able to take their time and collect. Brady Nessler does a good job of that. So now here is Searles. Searles crossing it. Fantastic job there from Searles. I don't think Wiley expected it. I think Wiley thought maybe that was going to be a shot. So ultimately doesn't get that final touch on that cross, as it's actually going to be 4 changes here for Jesuit coming up. So Luch DeGenova, Evan Yaki, and Luke Rogers are 3 of the 4. I'll let you know who the 4th change is here shortly. So I believe it may be Nick Smith coming on here for the Tigers. As here's Alejandro Vargas. It's blocked. So Ivoroni fights to keep it in bounds. It's still going to be a throw in here for the Tigers, and 4 changes are coming in. So Caden Plummer is moving up. And it looks like Patrick Wiley, Dante Searles, Alejandro Vargas, and Charlie Dowman are the subs. So Caden Plummer's moving up. Yes, Caden Plummer's moving up here for this deep throw-in. Evan Yaki moving up top. So Nick Smith falls into the position where Caden Plummer was. Luch DeGenova going where Alejandro Vargas was. Kubas is actually playing more an attacking mid-roll now, and DeGenova more the defensive mid-roll. So this is Ivoroni take this deep throw-in. Falls to the top of the 18-yard box. Still a battle between Clamp and some Freedom defenders. Here's Kubas now. Here's Yaki now. Here's Clamp. And that certainly is a foul. It's going to be called here by the referee. So it was just a little bit sloppy of a challenge there from Freedom. So another free kick opportunity here for the Tigers. So there initially was 3 Tigers on the ball. Now it's just Keegan Clamp who is set to take this free kick. Crossing it in, Bernard's able to collect. So we approach the final 10 minutes here of the first half. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 2-0. Thanks to Dante Searles and Caden Plummer. So throw in here now for the Tigers. Nessler to take it. DeGenova finding that pocket of space. I think ultimately maybe trying to find Luke Rogers. Maybe trying to find Caden Plummer. Hard to say. There was a lot of space in that right side, though. So Clamp goes back here to Nessler. Here's DeGenova now. Here's Ivoroni on the far side. Nestler. So Jesuit kind of playing more a back three at the moment. As Yaki and Ivoroni on that far side are kind of falling back into that left back role intermediately. So more a back three than a back four that we're used to seeing, as here is Plummer. Switch of the field from Kubas to Yaki. Here's Clamp. Kubas. Here's Rogers. And that's in 3-0. They're saying offsides. Seems like one of those nights where you just got to hold your breath for a second. It feels like, when you watch the Premier League, well, hold on, VAR is reviewing it. It's kind of what it feels like tonight. That second goal, everybody was kind of looking around whether that goal was going to stand or not. Ultimately did. This one, however, does not. So it's still 2-0 here. Your Jesuit Tigers lead over Freedom here in the district championship at Corral Memorial Stadium. So there's another great pass there to Rogers. Falls all the way to the far side for Ivoroni. It's Ivoroni. Now, is that going to be a goal kick? Believe it is. So it didn't deflect off of any defender there, so it's going to be a goal kick. So substitution made. Mauricio Delgado coming on here for the Patriots. He came on for Gerardo Vasquez. Bernard take this goal kick here for the Patriots. Here's Jackalo trying to find Plummer. Plummer heading it on. Ultimately falling for Rogers. Rogers fouled, so it'll be a free kick here for the Tigers. Kubas is trying to take it quickly. He sees space out here for Nestler. But Freedom once again smartly staying over the ball there, not allowing that free kick to quickly be taken because Kubas saw it. Nestler had plenty of space on that far side. Still going to be Kubas to take it, however. Crossing it in. I think maybe Plummer's just slipped there. They went out on Freedom, so it's going to be a corner here for the Tigers. So Clamp takes it. Punched out by Bernard. It's a fantastic corner taken there by Clamp. It's got to be another corner here for the Tigers. So this time on this side, it'll be Ivoroni to take it. Clamp and Kubas at the top of the 18. Clamp kind of more drifting out to that far post. Plenty of bodies in front of that near post, however. They're going to that near post. Bounces around, and what a screamer! What an absolute screamer from Nico Kubas. Couldn't have hit it any sweeter. And there's no doubt about that. 3-0 here at Corral Memorial Stadium. Nico Kubas with an absolute screamer of a shot, top of the 18. And another set-piece goal from the Tigers here tonight. As look at Caden Plummer. Caden Plummer winning the ball for the Tigers. Here's Rogers now. Rogers crossing it in. It's the Tigers feeling now. They feel like they've got freedom on the ropes.
Scored by number 6, Nico
Deep throw in here taken. Goes to that near post, and it's bouncing around. Another chaotic moment there for Freedom. Falls all the way back out to DeGenova. Here's Yaki. As now it feels like these closing minutes are going to be so important for Freedom, as things are starting to unravel with their defensive shape. Here's Smith. Smith to Nessler. Switching the field to Nessler. Through ball, not able to find Rogers there. So a deep throw in here taken by the Patriots. Nick Smith clearing it upfield. So now here's Rogers. Rogers trying to find Plummer. Plummer gets to it. Now is Plummer onside? Believe he is. Nice pass. My goodness. What an opportunity. So there's an injury here for Freedom, but my goodness, what an unselfish pass there from Caden Plummer. I believe it was Nico Kubas that shot it just over the bar. But man, what a fantastic pass there from Plummer. Back underway here. 3-0 your Jesuit Tigers lead. Scoring opened up with Dante Searles, followed by Caden Plummer and Nico Kubas. In the district championship at Corral Memorial Stadium here against Freedom. It's really been a spectacular first half here from the Tigers, as Bernard was really waiting for that through ball over the top to come to him there, because I tell you what, looked like it was starting to die off, and Ivoroni had a chance to get a touch there. So time is being kept here on the field here from the center referee. Here's Jack Lowe on the far side. Crossing it all the way up. It's going to bounce one time here for Plummer. Plummer battling through. Tell you what, Freedom does not have an answer for Plummer right now. It's both players down on the field. Plummer, not sure for Freedom. Hard to see the number. Caden Plummer is back on his feet here. number 8 here for Freedom, Alexis Nixandre. But he's able to get up under his own power as well, so that's nice to see. But before both players were down, I was saying just in terms of Caden Plummer, he's just right now there's no answer for Freedom on that back four in terms of any kind of aerial through ball. If it bounces once, Caden Plummer is going to win it every single time right now. So I believe Lucas Book is going to come on for Caden Plummer. So I think that's just a precaution, making sure going into halftime that Caden Plummer's all right. But he's had a fantastic half here this evening. So just going to close out the final moments here of this first half. Be a throw in here for the Tigers. Nessler takes it. Here's DeGenova. Nice give and go. Defended well there by Freedom. So it's going to be Nessler to take this far throw in. Defended there by the Patriots again. Deep throw in taken. Collected by Bernard. And Bernard not going to be able to kick it at any time because that is halftime. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 3-0. Thanks to Dante Searles, Caden Plummer, and Nico Kubas. Really strong first half here from the Tigers as they look to continue to build off of that momentum that they started this postseason with last Friday, beating Middleton 10-0. They're up 3-0 here tonight in the district championship. In just a few moments, we'll be back underway here for the second half. But for now, your Jesuit Tigers lead 3-0 over the Freedom Patriots here in the district championship at Corral Memorial Stadium. Welcome back here to Corral Memorial Stadium for the district championship between your Jesuit Tigers and the Freedom Patriots, where your Jesuit Tigers lead 3-0 after the first half. Scoring opened up with Dante Searles on a corner set-piece opportunity. Scoring followed about 15 minutes later with Caden Plummer. And then just a few minutes before halftime, Nico Kubas with an absolute masterclass shot that buried the back of the net, making it 3-0. So it'll be interesting to see what Freedom tries to adjust here in the second half in terms of their defensive shape. And as for Jesuit, you're just going to continue what you did in the first half. I would have to think maybe play a little bit more aggressive, try to get more of those opportunities in the back of the net, but overall very strong first half. As Caden Plummer is back in here to start the second half, so once again, as I said, I thought it would be more precautionary substitution just to make sure that there wasn't any kind of serious cramping or injury that occurred, and it's good to see that he's back out there to start the second half. So here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni, perfect pass there to Wiley. Wiley's going to make it 4-0. Ivoroni with the assist. Perfect through ball. So 4-0. Picture perfect start to the second half. When you allow Ivoroni to cut inside, he's able to pick his head up and find either the outlet pass or beat that final defender. This time he picks that outlet pass, and it's a through ball to Wiley. Wiley able to just take that one touch and then burying the back of the net. Fantastic job. As here's another opportunity now. That was an awkward deflection from Freedom, but collected by Bernard. This is exactly what you want to see from your Jesuit Tigers. This momentum just continue to build at the start of the postseason here. As the Tigers get ready to get into the region action, there's going to be a gap in between tonight and the region quarterfinal. Almost about 2 weeks, if not exactly 2 weeks from now. Opponent has not been decided yet, as that bracket will be released at a later date. Here's Ivoroni to Yaki. Here's Vargas. Nice little give and go between Vargas and Wiley there. There's Vargas taking a shot to that near post, but it's collected by Bernard. Nice job between Vargas and Wiley. It's that tiki-taka kind of passing that really caused some issues for Freedom here tonight. But it'll be a throw in here for the Patriots now. I believe that went out on one of the Patriots, so should be a throw in here for the Tigers. Be taken quickly now. Plummer out to Nestler. Nestler was trying to find maybe Wiley there. Just a little too much on it, but Tigers are able to maintain possession because Bernard came all the way out and just cleared it. So throwing for the Tigers, Dante Searles will be taking it. Here's DeGenova. Ivoroni. Clamp was trying to find Searles. He's going to find Nestler out wide now. Nestler's going to cross. Wiley to Yaki. Goal! 5-0. Fantastic job there. It starts with the pass from Clamp to Nestler out wide. Nestler low-driven cross in. All Wiley had to do was get a touch on it to get it to that back post to Yaki. And Yaki buries it in the back of the net. Really nothing Bernard could have done. Try to save that, as he had to worry about Wiley in the near post and then the far post. He was hoping his right back was covering Yaki. He was not. So fantastic job there from your Tigers. 2 quick goals here to open up the second half. Substitution being made from Freedom here. So it looks like Alexis Nixandre is back in for the Patriots. He was one of the players injured near the end of the first half. So it's nice to see that he's doing all right as well. Here's Ivoroni now.
35 minutes left in the second half. It's a Tiger goal by number 12, Evan Yaki.
It's going to be a throw in here for the Tigers. Here's Ivoroni. So now Freedom trying to get a counterattack opportunity going here. It's a nice through ball opportunity. Handled well there by Jackalow. Great job there from him. It's a physical battle there for that 50-50 chance. Jackalow doing a nice job under pressure, passing it to Garlic there. So it was cleared all the way upfield. It's going to be a throw in here for the Patriots. Deep throw in taken there. Ultimately going to fall for Yaki here. He's got a lot of space here upfield. Let's see if Wiley was onside. I think Bernard's going to collect it anyways, and was called offsides. Headed out there by Plummer. Here's Yaki. Here's Ivoroni now. Vargas making a run along with Wiley. Over the top ball collected by Jackalow. A little bit of back and forth between the Patriots and the Tigers here thus far. Since that 5th goal has been scored. Freedom really struggling just to collect this ball from the air. One back by Clamp. Alejandro Vargas back to Clamp now. Clamp has the opportunity to cross it in, trying to go near post. He was thinking maybe Wiley or Ivoroni would be there, just nobody home, unfortunately, there. Freedom trying to create a counterattack opportunity. Possession won back by Plummer. Here's Nessler. Here's Vargas. This last few minutes have just been battle of aerial duels at the moment. The ball's just been bouncing up in the air, back and forth. But 5-0 here in the district championship. It was 3-0 at halftime. 5-0 now. Scoring opened up with Dante Searles, the second goal. It's Caden Plummer. And to wrap up the first half with the third goal was Nico Kubas. Then here in the second half, Patrick Wiley putting up the Tigers 4-0 and Evan Yaki making it 5. So it's going to be a throw-in here for the Patriots, as right now it's going to be interesting to see what Freedom tries to do here. Without a doubt, a highlight has certainly been the throw-ins. Throw-ins they have the capability to really be a problem if they're in their own in their attacking third, to cause some headaches. Because that's a perfect example of another deep throw in there. Ultimately one back here, Yaki. Nice give and go here. Clamp to Nessler. Here's DeGenova. Out wide to Ivoroni. Ivoroni has time to cross it now. Ivoroni crossing it. Another cross. Maybe a shot from Yaki there. Just going a little bit high. So goal kick here for Freedom. Goal kick taken there from Bernard. One by Jackalow. Here's Vargas. Deep cross in. Bounces one time. I think it's going to be a corner there. So it's going to be a corner here for the Tigers. That was Dante Searles crossing it in. Patriots just didn't want to take any risk with Evan Yaki there inside the 6-yard box. So Dutch Ivoroni will be taking the corner here for the Tigers. Keegan Clamp, Alejandro Vargas, and Luch DeGenova at the top of the 18-yard box. So is Patrick Wiley now. Everybody else is on the far post. So this interesting design here. Goes near post. Here's Clamp. It's still Clamp. Now to Wiley. Wiley bouncing around. Caden Plummer. Goal. Now it's hard to say, was it Patrick Wiley that scored, or was it Caden Plummer getting a touch at the very end there? Side play defender, I'm going to give the courtesy to Caden Plummer there. Don't get to score often as a defender, so with the brace here tonight, 6-0 over the Freedom Patriots. The set piece opportunities really have confused Freedom tonight. That's now the third goal that's come from a set piece. So really interesting there. I would say a takeaway to maybe have food for thought there if you're breaking down film with the Jesuit Tigers. Seeing another set piece goal. That was definitely something they've been working on the training ground with there. Every single player was on the far post, but yet Keegan Clam made that inside near post run, then crossed it in to Patrick Wiley, and then Patrick Wiley kind of lobbed it over the goalkeeper. Caden Plummer getting that final header in to the back of the net. So here is Keegan Clamp now. Here's Alejandro Vargas. Here's Dante. It's 4 players getting ready now for Jesuit. Doing some warm-ups on the sideline. Hard to see what the numbers are. As we're going to have a goal kick here for the Tigers. So goal kick actually goes all the way down to Bernard on the far side there. So I believe Lucas Book is one of the 4 substitutes getting ready to come on for Jesuit. So I believe Luke Rogers is another. Charlie Dowman, another one as well, coming on for the Tigers. Here's Ivoroni now. Beats that last defender. Can he get a shot off? He does. Another opportunity, and that's buried. That's Alejandro Vargas. 7-0. As 5 substitutions are now coming on here for the Tigers. Nick Navasquez is one, along with Nick Smith. Nick Smith is another. Charlie Dowman coming on. Lucas Book. And Luke Rogers as well. So those are your 5 substitutions coming in. As 7-0. Ivoroni had a fantastic shot from such an obscure angle, like that. It's an extremely difficult shot to take, and Ivoroni made the most of it. That allowed a rebound to spill out there outside of the 6-yard box, and Alejandro Vargas doing a great job staying on top of it to finish that opportunity and get it to 7-0 now. As it looks like another 4, maybe 4 or 5 substitutes coming on here as well for Jesuit. As the substitutions are coming quick now, feels like hockey where we're getting line changes going on here. So I'll let you know here shortly who's coming on here for the Tigers. Kohlberg came on here, number 40. Landon Higgins came on. Brock Edelman came on as well. Number 13. So a lot of the underclassmen coming in here, getting that experience, that game time. Here as we approach the second half, water break 7-0. As the Tigers have just absolutely turned it on. Since the start of the second half, they were up 3-0 at halftime. And what felt like a pretty strong first half from your Jesuit Tigers. It's hard to put into words how strong of a half this has been. There's another substitutions coming on here. Evan Yaki's coming off. I believe it's Lucas Ruiz that's coming on here for the Tigers.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 77, Lucas Ruiz.
So switch the field here to Higgins. All the way back to Garlick now. So Garlick, the final starter remaining here from the original starting 11. Threw ball over the top, not going to get there. It's Cunningham. It's it's collected by Gavin Garlick. Threw ball over the top there to Rogers. Rogers trying to cut in. Finds Book. Still Book. There it is. And that is the 8th goal coming from Logan Rogers. And I believe that should be game over. 8-0 victory here as your Jesuit Tigers district champions finished off from an unselfish play from Lucas Book, passing it off to Logan Rogers. Ultimately got the 8th goal. And what a fantastic second half from your Jesuit Tigers. I mean, my word, 3-0 at halftime. You felt like the opportunities were there. The Tigers just needed to finish these opportunities. I was clearly hammered to them at halftime because every single opportunity they had in this half, they buried in the back of the net. Absolutely stellar performance here from your Jesuit Tigers.
Right here at Corral Memorial Stadium for the regional quarterfinal.
Unbelievable performance. Let's break down the goals. First was Dante Searles opening up the scoring, followed by Caden Plummer. Then the third goal was Nico Kubas. Then after that, really a fantastic second half. Opened up with Patrick Wiley scoring the 4th goal. Evan Yaki the 5th. Really just a spectacular performance. Followed by Caden Plummer with the 6th. Alejandro Vargas the 7th. And Logan Rogers the 8th. Absolutely fantastic performance from your Jesuit Tigers, as now they prep for the region quarterfinal. Once again, 2 weeks away from now. There's a very long gap in between this district championship till now. But the perfect momentum, you couldn't ask for any better. 18 goals scored in your last 2 matches, none conceded. Absolutely terrific performance from Coach Sims and his Jesuit Tiger soccer team, as they'll await the opponent of who they play in the region quarterfinal. But regardless, should be here at Corral Memorial Stadium. That will be live streamed here on the Jesuit Tiger Sports Network YouTube channel and the Jesuit Tiger Soccer Facebook page. But as for tonight, your Jesuit Tigers are district champions, defeating Freedom 8-0 here at home at Corral Memorial Stadium in a terrific performance. That's all we have for you tonight, folks. I'm Colin Rivera. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Jesuit Tiger Sports Network YouTube channel and the Jesuit Tigers Soccer Facebook page. Be sure, once again, there won't be a game next week. It'll be the week after. February 13th is when region play begins. And that's when your Jesuit Tigers will await their next opponent in the quarterfinal. But tonight, they defeat Freedom 8-0 in the district championship. Have a good night, everybody.